'Cause being who I am, I can't lose my cool.
What's up, Nashville? All right, I gotta do better than that. I said, what's up, Nashville? All right. What's up, y'all? I'm Jeremiah, like the Bible. Okay. But y'all not here for me. Y'all are here for my dear friend. You know her from HBO's Insecure as Tiffany Dubois. You might have heard her podcast, Small Doses. Or you might have heard her, radio show, nationally syndicated, The Amanda Seales Show. Or you might have heard her on this little comedy special. She's cracking them jokes. I be knowing. All right, Nashville, make some noise for Amanda Seales.
My mom bought me these pants. By the way, the fit on them is a little odd. It's like, are these baggy? Are these leggings? I don't know. But she ordered them from a site where she was like, I'm not really sure where they came from because they took a real roundabout way to get to Florida. So I feel like she was like, it went like China, India, Spain, New York, and then to Florida. So what that let me know, though, is that China's like, oh, they on that Juneteenth. We about to get on that. We about to get on that. Welcome to the show, y'all. If you have people that wanted to come to the show and they couldn't come because people clearly snatched up tickets and then didn't come, let them know that they can come. There should be not an empty seat in this little ass space. That's crazy. My whole point of doing a free show was so that people could come. But the problem is, and we need to change this as a community, when someone gives you something for free, cherish it. Don't treat it like, oh, it's just free. It's nothing, because it wasn't free for me to do. Okay? All right. So these seats in the front, I don't know why they're, if you want to come and sit in these seats, you can come and sit in these seats. So just let you know, okay? See, that's why I love people. She was eyeing them seats. She was like, I wanted to sit there. I was waiting to see who's going to come and sit there. So how many of you all have ever been to a Smart, Funny, and Black show? Really? Where? Brooklyn. When? With Method Man? That was a show. That was a show. All right, Exodus, movement of the people. Yes. All right. Now, you see what happened? They moved to the front, then the back got to move to the front. See? Yeah, yeah. All right. Now, what I love about Smart, Funny, and Black shows is that I created this space because I wanted to feel like a community. You know, I want Smart, Funny, and Black to feel as safe of a space as going to church, but except here, we will say nigga. We will back that ass up. So it's a different kind of space, but it's still a safe place. And I created Smart, Funny, and Black because I was just so tired of just the constant barrage of negativity that as Black folks, like we are we are forced to see, right? At this point, it's like beyond our control. Like it's literally against our will. I feel like we are having to take in so much negativity, so many falsehoods. It feels like we're being gaslit on a regular basis of our own existence in this nation, in this world. And when you're dealing with that all the time, you're like, hold up, I need a break. But then some of us, I know I go through this where it's like, but if I take a break, I feel like I'm disconnected and I don't want to be disconnected. So how do I feel like I'm still connected but resting? And that's by creating spaces like this where we are still in celebration of us, still in upliftment of us, and still of an empowerment of us. So that's what Smart, Funny, and Black is about. Now, if you are here and you are not Black, you are welcome. Know your place. What I mean by that is participate, do not distract, and understand that this is not a place to protect your fragility. That is what this is. If I see you doing any of that shit, I'm going to call you out, okay? And for all my Black folks in here, if I see you doing any of that shit, I'm going to call you out. Because this is really about us having a good-ass, Black-ass time for the next 90 minutes. Okay? All right, now, before we get started, turn to the people to your left, to your right, in front of you, behind you, and say what up so we can get a whole little community going right here. Oh, you're done. Okay. All right, so when I created Smart, Funny, and Black, I said, you know, I really believe that education is the key to our liberation. So I wanted to like ground it in like a college type of school type space. And so I love Hogwarts and I feel like Black folks are magic. So yeah, they got their houses. We have our fams, okay? So right here, you got Rebel Fam, Woke Fam, Fly Fam, and Culture Fam. So I want you to ask yourselves which ones are you, because the Woke Fam, Rebel Fam, Fly Fam, Culture Fam all have their own different flavors. Our Rebel Fam are our fighters, okay? They're the ones who are ready to nuck if you correct, okay? When it was time to get in the streets in 2020, they was like, I already got the outfit. I'm already out there. What you trying to do? They had sneakers in the car, okay? They didn't even have to go home to change. They was like, we out, we out, we out. All right? Our Rebel Fam's motto is, we fight. Let me hear you say, we fight. We fight. All right. Then we have our Fly Fam. Our Fly Fam are our folks that are about style, okay? Now, I don't know if y'all know this, but style has always been a part of Black Revolution, all right? You know, even when we was boycotting, we was marching, they was out there in a kitten heel with a pin curl, okay? Yeah. They was definitely like, well, y'all not gonna make us feel like we low. We gonna give you a look. It's hot. It's hot. So our Fly Fam, their motto is, we rep. Let me hear you say, we rep. We rep. Then we have our Culture Fam. These are our artists, okay? Artists, they speak the heart and the soul and the mind of the people. They say historians write the facts, but the artists record the feelings. Like during the pandemic, y'all was on Zoom in open mics. Because you couldn't let it stop, right? Couldn't let it stop. You guys still had to get on there. I am me and we are Black and in the house, literally. Snap, snap, snap. Y'all, our Culture Fam's motto is, we vibe. Let me hear you say, we vibe. We vibe. Then we have our Woke Fam. That must be you. Woke Fam are bibliophiles. They love the books. They love to read. They love to correct your grammar. They're single. A lot of our Woke Fam are single. A lot of us. It's a long road for the Woke Fam because we're picky, okay? Because we're like, I can't. There's your and your. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just fuck anybody just, It's a thing. It's a thing. Woke Fam, let me hear you say, we read. So those are 4 houses, all right? Now, our 2 Black sports are going to be represent one of the houses, and if you are one of their houses that you represent, just make sure you cheer for them a little extra louder, okay? A little extra louder. Now, for those of y'all who are watching at home on the live stream, make some noise for all the people watching at home on the live stream. This is the first time ever that Smart, Funny, and Black is being live streamed. Very excited to be doing so from here at the National Museum of African American Music in Nashville, Tennessee. And I wanted to bring these shows to Nashville because I really became very alert to the Tennessee politics of things during, and a little bit before the Tennessee 3, but by following the Tennessee Holler on Instagram. And I just... Shout to the Tennessee Holler, because their motto is yell the truth, and I just thought that was so fitting. It's fucked up down here in Tennessee. Y'all, what? But like in a way that I feel like a lot of America doesn't truly know. Like America talks shit about Florida and Mississippi, and I'm like, y'all heard about Tennessee? So I really want to use, my platforms and my spaces to, not only amplify, but bring us together, right? A lot of people feel like, oh, well, I don't live in Tennessee, so it don't matter to me. And that's not true for a number of reasons. One, because if it's them, it's us. And so it's mattering to all of us, right? 2, because a lot of people don't realize the laws that get passed in one place, they about to just copy and paste in your space, okay? So when we see what's happening right now, for instance, with the DEI, right? DeSatan over there was like, let's cut out DEI in Florida. Hot Wheels over there in Texas said, well, we just gonna snip, 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 copy, paste it, boop, boop. Yes, Hot Wheels. And here we go. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's coming right here and they gonna try it. They at least gonna try it. So I say all that to say that I wanted to bring these 2 shows to Tennessee because I felt like y'all need a break. And I hope that, for those of you who are here, who are watching at home, this is also for y'all. Those of us who are constantly looking at stories and reading the news and trying to figure out how do I make change, how do I make change, we need a break for our brain. So shout out to all of y'all. Now, if you are in the chat watching, you are in these fams, that's how you can represent your fams. You see the emojis right there. So when I said that if it's happening to them, it's happening to us, and it's all of us, what I meant is we're a community. And the whole thing about a community is that we have to understand the strength within ourselves and know that we don't need outside approval for us to make decisions internally. What I love about this quote from the late, great Marcus Garvey is it speaks directly to that. So I want us to join together to read this aloud. Now, when I say together, if at some point in reading this, you say, you know, reading out loud just ain't my thing, feel free to bow out. We all know the education system in America is not what it needs to be, and we all have our strengths. Maybe you're an accountant. All right, so, you know, I'm gonna let you have that. All right, so I'm gonna start it off. We must canonize our own saints, create our own martyrs, and elevate to positions of fame and honor Black men and women who have made their distinct contributions to our racial history. Y'all better be a choir. That was like South African level unity. You know, they go anywhere and start singing, and everybody knows who the altos and the bass and the sopranos are. That's what's up. I love this quote, and it speaks to what I feel like we need to get back to in this country, which is remembering that when we consider each other a part of each other, we make decisions in a different way, right? We have gotten on this whole mindset of a lot of individualism and just kind of looking at it, well, if I got it, then it don't matter if they got it, et cetera. But that then means that we're looking for approval from outside of us, and we don't need to do that. We got us, and all we got is us. That's all we've ever had, by the way, just so you know. All right, even when they was like, you can come over here, they didn't really mean it. So, the way that, if you're gonna come. Don't be in the back. Come on, squeeze in. There's space right here. I can see it. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it. There's even 2 seats right here next to Orange. Okay, you good? There you go, sweetie. Give him a hand. Give him a round of applause. Yay! Y'all on a date? Y'all on a date? Look at that, an intellectual evening of comedy and culture. Y'all go to the dentist? Y'all got great teeth. We love oral hygiene for the people. So, when I created the game, I said, okay, I want our Black spirits to be competing for something monumental. And so they are competing to be inducted into a made-up, but very real, illustrious League of Master Black Spirits. That sounds like some shit you want to be a part of, don't it? Right? Now, the illustrious League of Master Black Spirits is a consortium of individuals who have contributed considerably to the African American cultural canon. Is inclusive of, but not limited to, these folks, okay? So let's run it down. Who is this? Let me hear y'all. Who is this? Y'all hung out? She's like, that's my people. All right, so we see that all of these individuals have contributed in very different ways to what goes on here within the African American cultural canon. I also want to shout out our band, the Clapbacks, who will be contributing throughout the evening. Now, what you see right here, these are just the winners of folks who have been a part of Smart, Funny, and Black. We've been doing this show since 2016. We started in the back of a comic book store, and now we are here in Nashville, Tennessee. And tonight, we are going to bring 2 Black spirits to the stage who are notably not only funny, but also who have really committed themselves to being for the people. Now, Jeremiah, I left an important piece of paper off on the stage. Can you hand me that piece of paper, please? Thank you. That was cool. See how I did that? And then it was like, bam. So I would like you all to give a warm Nashville round of applause to our Black Spurs coming to the stage. We have Tafara Walla Muhammad, cultural organizer, popular educator, and international auntie from Little Rock, trying to change the world. You good. And Odessa Kelly, Nashville native from the east side, keeping her shades on because she's that fly. Community activist and truth spitter joining us tonight for Smart, Funny, and Black. Now, Tafara, please tell me, what fam will you be representing tonight?
I will be representing the culture fam.
All right. That's right.
I was thinking about being a broke fam, but it wasn't there. You had woke, but you didn't have broke.
I did. This is facts. And why do you feel like you will be tonight's Master Black Spurt?
I want all the black people to win.
All right now. Odessa. Which fam will you be representing tonight?
Fly fam.
That's why the shades is on. And what reason do you feel like you will be tonight's Master Black Spurt?
Because I need a win. Nashville needs a win. This is the first time I get to let go and be my full black self.
Yeah!
And I make the whole air smell like shea butter.
Okay, you're gonna make the whole room smell like shea butter. We like it, we love it, we want some more of it. Well, the way the show is gonna go is our Black Spirits are gonna compete in games that I've created that test their knowledge of Black culture, Black history, and the Black experience. All right? They're gonna test their knowledge, and then you guys are gonna judge their knowledge. All right? At the end of the show, we're gonna determine who is gonna be inducted into the illustrious League of Master Black Spirits. Now, you guys are the popular vote, but I am the Electoral College. So hopefully we're in alignment. Now, of course, we can't go any further without just getting a couple rules in place. Now, there are going to be times where there's going to be questions that have answers. Now, one thing about black folks, we love everybody to know we know the answer. And you know what? That's fine. Just don't yell the answer. You feel me? Because it just ruins the game. I want you to hold on to it, all right? Like big titties on a water slide. Keep it close. Keep it close. Y'all are very serious. Are you having a good time? She's looking at me, trying to figure out what I'm doing. Now, the way that this works is also about participation. So I ask that everybody be willing and open to participate. There's to be a moment in the show called the Black Barbecue moment. Yes, now the Black Barbecue moment is a moment that happens at every Black Barbecue, where a certain song comes on, you got to put your plate down. Because you know it's time to electric slide, all right? And we all know what song that is. It's a little song by Frankie Beverly and Mays. And when you hear that familiar, beanie, beanie, don't you love black culture, you see? How we all know that? Everyone's gonna stand and we're gonna electric slide right up here in the National Museum of African American Music. Now, before we do any of that, we got to do what we need to do, which is got to stand up and lead and lift our voices and sing. Alto, soprano, bass, lift every. Let me get that double clap. Right. funny, and black. Smart, funny, and
Black.
smart, funny, and
Black.
all right, all right, all right. Let's get into our first game of the night. You know, every time I do all that dancing, I forget. I am not 30. All right. Our first game of the night is a little game called Rapistics. Okay? Safara. So here's the thing. We are celebrating 50 years of hip hop, y'all. That's very impressive, and I really feel like a lot of folks didn't know. They didn't believe that hip hop was going to stick around that long, but here we are. And in the midst of that time, we didn't just create songs, we created language. So, tonight, in this first game, our black experts will be tested on their knowledge of vocab created within the confines of the hip-hop genre. Okay? Rapistics. Now, we gotta have buzzers, but this is an independent show, so y'all gotta make up your own buzzers. Yeah. So, please, Safara, what will your buzzer be?
Hey, girl.
So when you know the answer, you're gonna buzz in and say,
Hey, girl, hey.
there. Oh, we added a hey. Ooh.
It just depends on how I feel,
Okay,
man.
yes, yes, I like that. We're fluid, we're moving with it. We're moving with it. Dessa,
What's up?
do you mind if I drop the O?
It's fine.
Okay. Dessa, what's your buzzer gonna be?
Hoo-doo-hoo.
Naturally. I was about to spit the whole verse, but I'm not gonna do it. All right. Just a side note. Remember when, like, Outkast had done Hootie Hoo, and then Master P and them did Hootie Hoo, and then Big Boy was upset, and he was like, "We did Hootie Hoo first," and I was like, "Is Hootie Hoo not community property?"
In the South it is.
I was like, I thought everybody was Hootie Hooing. All right. While we're here, though, what does Hootie Hoo mean?
I mean, what up?
Actually, in the hip-hop context, Hootie Hoo means the boys. Yes, the laws. Them laws is coming. So if we're in here and someone yells, Hootie Hoo, I'm not sure what we're all collectively going to do. Wait, what's it? I'm going for the dough. Actually, your exits are here and here. All right? All right, y'all ready for the first word? Let me hear you say smart, funny, and
Black.
smart, funny, and
Black.
all right, everybody at home, our first word is bling, bling.
Hey, girl, hey.
Hoo-doo.
Yes, Tafara.
That means it's shiny things. They blings, right?
Yes.
Shiny, it's like I am embroidered, very masterfully delayed in an artistic way that might bring
Bling.
light
I mean,
and
hoo-doo.
reflect.
And
Is that correct?
Yes, and who created it?
Now that, my friend, I'm going to have to pass to my friend Odessa from the state of Tennessee that I want to win.
To get the point, who created the term bling, bling?
I know this. It
Why are you
is-
raising your hand? 3, 2, 1.
Forget.
Who did it? Wait. Y'all should all have the same answer. It was one person.
It's Jermaine Dupri.
Man and Fresh?
Okay. Incorrect. It was not the Hot Boys. No.
Jermaine
it was
Dupri.
not Juvenile. It was Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
Yes.
Get
It
my
was
shine
Lil
on.
Wayne, and he was like 13. She's like, it's the same thing. No, it's not. Because in the dictionary, it was created by Lil Wayne. And the fact that he was so young when he created it as a member of the Hot Boys was their indication to see, oh, wow, he's got something with him. Like, he's already creating things that are culture, right? So, bling, bling. Every time I come around your city, pinky ring worth about bling, bling. All right, does anybody want to keep score? Anybody want to keep score? Who do I got that can keep score? Anybody? You keep score? Okay, we always keep 2 people because somebody always mess up. All right? You right here? All right. What's your name? Shani? Brandy. Shani and Brandy going to be keeping score. So what's the current score? 0-0. Okay. All right, all right. Next word. You're going to tell me who created it. The word is dirty. Derrty. Who created that word? What's up, dirty?
Hey, girl, hey.
Yes.
Master P.
Incorrect.
My grandmama.
Oh, dirty bastard.
Incorrect. Does anybody know? In the pink. You don't want, why'd you raise your hand? Get orange. That is correct. The answer is Nelly. Yeah. What's happening, dirty? He also created wearing Band-Aids under the eye, neither of which caught on very far after, St. Louis. But nonetheless, at the time when Nelly was popping, what's up, dirty? Hey, dirty. That was a whole thing. And then people learned how to Midwest swing. All right, this one, if you thought those were tough, this one should be easy. Tafara, I can see your face.
I'm still nervous.
Ask me something about B.B. King.
Skeet, skeet, skeet.
Who the who?
Yes.
Lil Jon.
That is correct.
Do I get to sing it? From the window to the wall, to the sweat drop down my balls. Oh, these skeets.
Look at that.
Whew.
Look at that. Unison.
2 points, 3.
What's the score? All right, all right. You get the bonus point? Oh, you do. She does. She gets a bonus point because she knew the song. All right.
Brandy cheating.
2 more. For shizzle.
Hoo-hoo, 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 hoo-dee, hoo, hoo-dee, hoo, hoo-dee, hoo, hoo-dee, hoo.
Miss Kelly.
Snoop Dogg.
That is correct. For shizzle,
My nizzle.
That is correct. All right, all right. Okay.
I believe in me, too. Ask me a question about B.B. King.
What was the name of B.B. King's guitar?
Lucille.
Okay. YOLO.
Who the
Yes, Odessa.
I want you to win, Odessa.
No, you go ahead. You got the.
No, I don't know. Go, that's all. I want you to win.
Drake, a.k.a. Aubrey Graham.
What does it stand for?
You only live once.
That is correct. That's one of those things I was happy it was done when it was done, though. People would be like, YOLO! And I was like, not really, though. They're like, you only live once. Like, that doesn't mean you just use up that life. Yeah. Hey. All right, last one. The word is Wody.
Who?
See, I wouldn't want nobody to come to my hometown and beat me.
No, I was.
Oh, that's whom originated Wody in the hip-hop sphere. Even though the word existed outside of it, it was within hip-hop that they made it worldwide.
I feel like this is one of those trick questions again, so I'm going to say
Again?
Master P or the Master P. It wasn't Master P? No, Juvenile, my bad.
Are we going to give it to her? Are we going to give it to her?
Juvenile.
We're going to give it to her. We're going to give it to her.
That's what I meant to say.
All right, we're going to give it to her. We're going to give it to her. Girl, who are you playing with? All right, so it's safe to say that the winner of our first game is Miss Odessa Kelly. All right, all right. Are y'all still with us? Everybody at home, I hope you're having a good time. Hope you're having a good time. It's time to get into our next game, okay? Little game called Debates. Black debates.
She gonna win this. She got a lot of degrees.
Speaking of, well, let's talk about the degrees. I would love to hear more.
I'm hot. It's hot.
It's hot. I do not control the temperature. When we said degrees, we meant like academic. Though this afro is hot, I ain't gonna lie to
That's
you.
what I'm saying.
My cranium is sweating. So Odessa, I would love to hear more about your work. Can we talk to the people a little bit more about the work that you do?
Me
That's
or
Odessa.
What did I just say?
You call
Odessa.
me Odessa.
I meant Tafara.
She cute too though.
I am, ain't I? Yeah. I mentor young people.
Yes.
My work is about working at the nexus of art and social change. It's called cultural organizing. I'm a cultural organizer and a popular educator. I write curriculum for regular folks. That's what I do. I train people in community and try to demystify complex concepts using art and culture to do that.
All right, demystification of complex concepts. And where are you based?
I work regionally from the Mason-Dixon line of Texas.
All right, now. That's a big ass region.
Yeah.
Mason-Dixon to Texas.
Yeah, I'm like that.
Odessa, can you please tell us a little bit more about your work?
Sure. Damn. I know this.
I was like, this actually is not a quiz question.
I'm the executive director of Stand Up Nashville. We do social and racial justice work through an economic lens. I'm a Nashville native, born and raised, and out here trying to be the definition of the New South.
All right. We love to see it. We love to see it. We love to see it. Now, the way Debates works is I am going to present our black experts with a question, and there's going to be two sides to that question. Both sides are right answers, okay? So we're not judging who has the right side. We're judging who has the best argument to convince us.
Oh, thank God.
Okay? The question is, who would you want to create the Juneteenth anthem? Prince or Michael? Both of these are correct answers. The question is, who is going to better convince us? Now, Odessa, you won the last game, so you get to choose who you are going to defend.
Michael Jackson.
All right. Michael Jackson of Gary, Indiana. That means, Tafara, you'll be defending Prince of Minneapolis, Minnesota, bathed in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. Okay. Now, the way this is going to work is our black experts are going to give an open statement, then they're going to have a rebuttal, then they're going to have a closing statement. And then you all going to decide who convinced you the most. Y'all with me? Yes. All right, now, Odessa, since you won, you don't get to go first. Tafara, you get to choose. Do you want to start this off, or do you want Odessa to jump in? Okay, here we go. Odessa, please begin.
All right, good people. I think that Michael Jackson should be the person to create our new theme song because we are not a monolith of people. And he is being light-skinned Michael Jackson and dark-skinned Michael Jackson, so he knows the experiences of all of our people.
So for me, I think it's important for us to understand that there's only one person who's been with us until the end of time. He was there for us under the cherry moon, in the purple rain, and he never ever meant to cause us any sorrow. So I feel like the only person to even think about is the person whose music is still being discovered after he gone to glory. He's limitless. And he lives on. And I just don't think it could be anybody other than Prince Roger Nelson.
Woo! That's a rebuttal.
As much as that is a good argument, I must say it's got to be Michael Jackson. And the reason why it's got to be Michael Jackson is because I don't want white folks to understand all the words. I want some of the anthem for us to be able to feel, right? And all of us know that at some point in the anthem, it's going to be and only we can say it. Prince can't do that. So my vote is for Michael Tito Jackson.
And that, my friend, is a wonderful, wonderful argument. However, I see instruments as a tool for our liberation. And I don't mean no harm, but Michael ain't playing nothing but his feeding with little boys. So, what I'm going to say is that since we know that Prince Roger Nelson played more than 14 different instruments, danced, and was free enough to have his booty out on stage, and then found the Lord before he went to glory, he can handle all of us, from us in the streets, us in the sheets, and us that need to go to church. There's no other answer, sister.
Oh,
Give it up for the purple one.
Odessa, please bring it home with the closing arguments.
Okay. With all those things said, it's still got to be Michael. And the reason why it's got to be Michael is because I want an anthem that we can dance to. One, that we have steps where we can just break out in the middle of the anthem and dance and get all our souls and our spirit. You kind of convinced me too. I don't know what to say. 14.
You gotta commit.
14.
You had
Okay,
a strong
hold on.
argument.
You know you want to
I
go
didn't know
with
he
Prince.
played 14 instruments. Prince played 14. That's impressive.
He did.
Okay, it's got to be Michael Jackson because, I mean, he gonna bring bubbles to the stage. It comes with Janet, right? It comes with Tito and Ricky and Minnie and the rest of them.
Ronnie, Bobby, Mike.
Belle, Bill, all of them come with Michael. So that's the.
I hear you, but dear sister, there's none that compare. Nothing compares. You know, and you think about it, Prince wanted us to be free. Bubbles was in captivity. He had all them animals in Never Land. Where you want to go? Paisley Park or Never Land? I don't want to go to Never Land. There's only one option. It's the Prince, not the king of puppies.
Y'all give it up for our black spurts. Is the winner of debates Miss Odessa Kelly on behalf of Michael Jackson? Or is it Mr. Farr, Wanda Muhammad? Now here's the thing. We still gonna play a Michael song though. Dance you into the I wanna all night. All right. Now, it seems like we are about to move into our next game, but I feel like it is time for a black barbecue moment. in your face. Black facts coming at ya. Black facts, ask your mama. Black facts, whoa!
Black facts.
That's right. All right, we're about to play a little game called Black Facts. Now, the way the game works is I'm going to give a clue. They're going to give me the answer. The theme tonight is Sister Soldiers. And when we get the right answer, we say, that is a black fact. That is a. That is a. Okay. Now, let's refresh our memories with our buzzers. What is your buzzer?
Hoo-de-hoo!
What is your buzzer?
Hey, girl.
That's right. Okay.
Come on, brain. Come on, brain.
Get my documents correct. This professor and activist was wrongfully imprisoned.
Hey, girl.
And I will finish the clue. For learning purposes. Was wrongfully imprisoned and famously raised her fist while walking in the courtroom for her trial.
Angela White Davis.
That is a. That is a.
Black fact.
What's the score? All right. Yes. New game. I like y'all, though. You paying attention. You say, hold up now. With chin held high. In 1960, she was the first African-American child to desegregate the all-white William Frantz Elementary School and was immortalized in a Norman Rockwell painting. Ms. Odessa Kelly.
Miss Ruby Baker.
Nope.
Incorrect.
Oh, hey, girl, hey. Miss Ruby Bridges.
Bridges. That is a. That is a.
Do I get half a point?
No, girl. Ruby Baker work at the grocery store.
What's the score?
Come on, bro.
This woman was at the forefront of the civil rights movement in Mississippi, was co-founder of the National Women's Political Caucus, an organization created to recruit, train, and support women of all races who wish to seek election to government office, and famously said,
Hey, girl, hey.
what'd she say?
I'm sick and tired of being sick and
Oh,
tired.
shit.
Fannie Lou Hamer from Ruleville, Mississippi.
That is a. That is a.
Black fact.
All right now.
She from Sunflower County.
This jazz songstress chose activism over accolades when she denied making mainstream music in favor of singing about racial injustice.
Hey, girl, hey.
Yes, Mr. Farwell Muhammad.
Nina Simone.
That is a.
Eunice.
That is, that is
name
a.
is
I'm pretty sure.
What
I
was
said
her name?
Eunice.
Eunice. This Fiskite
All right, you got this one. Oh.
TSU.
is an unsung hero of the civil rights movement, whose efforts included the Freedom Riders
Hey, girl, hey.
and co-founding
We have
the
several.
Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, SNCC.
Diane Nash.
That is a. That is a. In honor of Fisk being an HBCU, let's just take a little moment. No. No.
Early September.
I know my parents love me. Stand behind. I know now.
I'm ready.
Come on, y'all.
Because I finally heard them say,
Say what? It's a
different world
than where you come
from.
Hey,
Yes, it is now.
yeah.
Here's a chance to make it. If we
Focus,
on our goal,
we can.
take it.
Yeah, just remember.
That you've been told.
Come on now. It's a different world.
It's a different.
It's a different world. Hey, than where you come from. Uncross your arms. Get into it. Mm-hmm. Than where you come. I had to give you the effect, you know, with the graduation caps. All right now. That was good, right? They don't make them like they used to, right?
They don't.
Everyone said, no, they don't. All right, we got one more. You still with us?
I'm nervous as hell.
Don't be nervous, Dessa.
I feel like I should get a half a point for the Ruby.
You're always a winner, Odessa. You're always a winner. You woke up a winner, baby.
Thank you, Tafara.
She's mentoring.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Last one. I'm not going to say the score because Tafara's winning. As the only woman in a multi-platinum rap trio that recently reunited, she became a breakout star, educating all of us on the wiles of womanhood.
In a rap trio?
Yes.
Hey, girl, hey.
Yes.
Who the who? Lauren Hill?
Yes.
Who the who?
I thought I had. How y'all gonna give away the answer with the song? What is the answer?
Lauren Hill?
That is A. That is A. Yeah. Come on, y'all. It's been 3 weeks. The one you let it hit. Remember when I told you he was? You act like you ain't him. To begin, you think you really gonna pretend like you wasn't down when you bust in. You give it up so easy, you ain't. If you did it then you showing out your ass, then you a Christian. Girl, that was the sin that did Jezebel in. When the repercussions in. Cause you're thinking it's a trend. Let me break it down for you again. Cause I'm truly genuine. Don't be a hard rock.
You really are, man.
Baby girl, sex is just the minimum. When you're still defending them, Lauren is only human. Don't think I haven't been through the same predicament. No one ever knows this part. It's silly when girls sell their soul because it's in. Look at where you been. Hair weaves like European. Fake nails about the ends. Come on. Yeah. Come again. Let me hear y'all. Hey. About. Come on, y'all. Yes. So good.
I'm glad I didn't answer. I almost said Gangsta Boo.
Rest in peace. Where them dollars at? Y'all, it is time for a moment of ebony excellence. A moment of ebony excellence. Yeah. Now you do it with me. A moment of ebony. Yeah. Now for the folks that were so enthralled in the excellence that they didn't even do it. But this time, you get a chance to do it again. A moment of ebony. Yeah. And now one last time for the white people who weren't quite sure if they should do it. Not quite sure. But to let you know, if you're here this long and you haven't done anything sideways, we'd like you to join. A moment of ebony. There it is. Yeah. Tonight we celebrate Marsha P. Johnson. She was born on, can I get a little music under me? Just for the flavor of it all. She was born on August 24th, 1945 in Elizabeth, New Jersey, to a black American Christian working class family. Though she was assigned male at birth, she enjoyed wearing dresses as early as age 5. After graduating at 15, she moved to New York City with one bag of clothes and $15 and adopted the full name Marsha P. Johnson. The P stood for Pay It No Mind. Her life took a major shift when she ended up on the front lines of the resistance. In the early hours of June 28, 1969, at the Stonewall Inn, police raided the bar and began arresting the patrons, most of whom were gay men. While there are many competing accounts about what Johnson did during the raid, it is clear she was on the front lines. Throughout the 1970s, Johnson became a more visible and prominent member of the gay rights movement. After years of unanswered questions following her death, July 6, 1992, the NYPD reopened the case. In 2012, thank you, babe. In her death, she is remembered as an important advocate for homeless LGBTQIA+ youth, those affected by HIV and AIDS, and gay and transgender rights. This has been a moment of ebony excellence of Marsha P. Johnson. A moment of ebony. Yeah. Didn't it feel good? It felt good, right? All right, y'all, we're on to our last game. Are you still with me? Let me hear you say smart, funny, and black. Smart, funny, and black. Smart, funny, and black. All right, now. We've been talking about the past. We've been talking about the present, but it is time to go to the future and enter the final Blackstonation. This question is a comprehensive question. This is the question that brings it all together, okay? Everybody at home, you've been with us this whole time. Everybody here, you've been with us you've been with us this whole time. You see, I got my tongue tied. It's intense. This is when we see the culmination of these two sisters and their thoughts on if they are master Blackspirts. The question is, it's 2030. And in an effort to align America with equality, they have named you, I forgot the D on name, they have named you the Black Policymaker, AKA the Blawlessy Maker. What are 2 laws that you would create to make black people finally feel like this country gives a damn about them? And why? Now, we're gonna let y'all think about that for a second. In the meantime, in between time, we're gonna play a little video. Now, for those of y'all who are just joining us, you may not know this, but this show was all put on independently. For those of you at home, we are so happy that you're finally getting to experience Smart, Funny, and Black. And for those of you out there who are artists who are independent like me, you know that it is really about the support of the people that allows us to create content for the people, all right? I've been on HBO, I've been on Netflix, I've been on all these networks. The amount of hoops you gotta jump through just to tell the truth make it so undesirable that it can actually make you feel like you don't wanna do it anymore, but we have to do it. So you have to create ways and pathways to do it. And that is by doing it with y'all, grassroots style. So if you feel compelled to, like you got an extra $5, you can subscribe to my Patreon, The Amandaverse, every month. And if you don't got an extra $5, you can subscribe to Amanda Seals TV and get our content weekly, because we always got new shit for you, like Small Doses Podcast. But if you're curious about my Patreon, this will tell you a little something.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the crew, I ask that you please direct your attention to the monitors above as we review procedures as you depart into the Amandaverse.
Hello, and welcome to all the new passengers heading to the Amandaverse. There are several hashtags to click on this aircraft. Take a minute to locate them on the top of your screen. They will help you access all the amazing content the Amandaverse has to offer. Note that some of the best content may be behind you, so don't be afraid to follow the emergency lights and scroll down your feed. The cabin experiences a constant influx of original, hilarious, and/or thought-provoking content. Community posts will drop down from above your seat weekly. Place your 2 cents in the comments and strap in for some witty banter and discourse. Ha ha ha. If you are traveling with children, make sure you cover their ears, because this is grown folks' business. In the unlikely event of an emergency and you must evacuate the Amandaverse, please leave your good vibes behind and take your exit survey. We ask that you leave all your baggage at the door and only focus on having a good-ass, black-ass time. While we await takeoff, please remember this ain't Instagram, so keep it cute. Thank you for flying SEAL Squad Airways. Enjoy your time in the Amandaverse. Want to see hilarious content that's out of this world? Book your flight to the Amandaverse. It's supposed to be cheesy, that's the plan. Are you willing to assist by adding engaging commentary? You have to verbally agree. Thank you. You should have seen the work to put that outfit together. For those of you at home, shout out to everybody who is at home watching. We appreciate you. Remember, you can also do super chats in the YouTube chat. So I know, y'all, there's so many things. There's so many, like the social media of it all at this point. I'm like, how do we even get things done? There's super chats, there's badges, there's DMs, there's Amandaverses, there's Patreons, there's Facebooks, there's
Twitters,
and then
Instagram.
with all of that, we have bills that got to get paid. All right. Have you thought? Have you put your mind to work? Are your laws formed? Are your legislative, brilliant minds ready to bring us home? Make some noise for our master blacksmith! I'll ask you again. Are you ready?
Sure.
You the one that ran for the...
I know.
Why are you being self-deprecating?
I'm ready.
Okay. Tafara,
Yes.
Queen.
Yes. That's my name.
Yes. Now, you won the last game. You get to decide. Do you want to go first, or would you like Ms. Odessa Kelly to present her 2 laws?
I can go.
Oh.
So I would say my first law might be, I'm sorry. The first law would be that no black person will ever have to pay a utility bill again.
Not water.
Not lights,
Not
not
heat.
water, not gas, not internet, because
Ooh.
we need that to do
The
work.
Wi-Fi.
No Wi-Fi.
What about the cable?
That ain't necessary. You got Wi-Fi.
Okay. So for those of you who thought maybe you was going to get free cable, no.
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 So that would be the first one.
Okay, and why?
I think that we have done enough work that we should not have to worry about it. And the monopolies that's happening on all of the utilities are not just. So I think if we're going to work towards real equality, then y'all need to stop trying to charge us for water that's free, that come from God.
There it is. We've done enough work, so our shit should work.
Right.
Okay, cool. Second law.
The second law would be any land that your ancestor worked on, you get to own it.
Oh!
So then that means you got free land and no utilities.
All right.
And that no Walmart can't get it, Bill Gates can't get it, can't nobody get it but your people.
All right, now give it up for Mr. Farwala Muhammad. Odessa, 2030, you are the policy maker, the black policy maker. What are 2 laws that you would create to make black people finally feel like this country gives a damn about us?
Well, the first law I would create is that to complement us getting the land is that we would have sovereignty over any textile, any crop, anything that we had to produce for free for over 230 years.
Now, for those at home who don't know what sovereignty means, can we break it down to the bone gristle?
I mean, all the way down to the S&P 500 to where it's traded on a block that was created to trade us first, all the way to the international trade back to the motherland. It is ours, and we decide how it's made, how it's grown, how it's distributed, how it's produced.
All right, snap for it. That feels like a snap, not a clap. And what would be your second legislative effort?
She took it, so I have to. My second is 2030. Okay.
I like change to happen fast.
Okay.
In my mind, like the aliens come and they just like, it's y'all's now.
Okay. In 2030, the second law is we Oh yeah. Yes, black people, we no longer have to pay for human rights. That's the right to be healthy. That's the right to learn. Free health care. That's the right, all those things. She took my second one. My second one was to say that we would have sovereignty of all the states that, that we were enslaved in.
Okay.
So I had to think of one off the fly.
On the fly. If we was in the chamber, you know what I'm saying? You had to like bob and weave though real quick,
You're right.
right?
I'm a practice.
Thank you. Y'all give it up for our master black spurts. We've had a night of fun and games, have we not? However, we're almost at the end. And I know. And I want to give y'all a chance to think about who you feel should be tonight's Master Black Spurt. So in the thinking process, we're going to sing a couple songs just to get your brain working, okay? So let's just start it off a little bit. Let me hear y'all. When we met, I always knew. Let me hear you. The magic of you on my mind, constantly in my arms is where you should be. I love you. You make my love flow free. Come on, even Babyface gonna sing this part. Hey! Rapture of love. Nothing else can compare. What I feel is always one more time. Now, before we play the next song, I want to remind you of something. I know that we're in a museum, but this is not a lecture hall. So when I play the next song, let's act like we're somewhere where we can actually enjoy ourselves. Because y'all are looking at me like I'm doing a seminar. Hey!
Do I get points if I can name them?
Don't know what it is that you've done to me. It caused me to act in such a crazy way. Whatever it is that you do to me.
Let me hear y'all. Cause my heart starts beating triple on my mind. I get so
I can hardly speak.
I lose control of me. Stay with me.
You're right off of my knees. Why your loving makes me weak.
I get so blood starts racing. I get so I can't. Something about the way you do the things you do. Yes, Nashville, give it up for yourselves. Woo-hoo. Ah.
I know the answer.
All right, y'all. Our Black Spurs have been here giving us their all evening. You all have been giving us your all. Give yourselves a round of applause. But only one can be inducted into the illustrious League of Master Black Spurs. I give the vote. Only one. Now, those watching at home, I want you to drop in the chat. Is tonight's Master Black Spurt Tafara Wala Muhammad or Odessa Kelly? Folks here in the audience, is it Odessa Kelly? Strong showing, strong showing, strong showing. Or is tonight's Master Black Spurt Tafara Wala Muhammad? Y'all, please give it up for Miss Odessa Kelly. She gave a strong showing, a strong showing. Miss Wala Muhammad, please take to the center to get your crown.
Get a crown?
Y'all give it up for tonight's winner, Mr. Tafara Wala Muhammad. Show him your stuff, show him your stuff. Now, Ms. Muhammad, if you would please join me to take the illustrious oath. Please repeat after me. Feel free to join. To my fellow Negroes,
To my fellow Negroes,
From light to dark skin.
From light to dark skin.
I swear to keep the ebony excellence poppin'.
I swear to keep the ebony essence popping. Excellence.
Whether woke, rebel,
Whether local,
culture, or fly,
culture or fly.
I vow to keep the fam strong.
I vow to keep the fam strong.
And my fist raised high.
And my fist raised high.
Coonery, I will not cut any slack.
Coonery, I will not cut any slack.
And I promise to always
And I promise to always
and forever
and forever
keep it smart, funny, and black.
smart, keep it smart, funny, and black.
That's right, y'all. Thank you, Tafara. Give it up for our black spurts. Tafara Wallah Muhammad and Odessa Kelly. Thank you all for joining us here at the National Museum of African American Music. I am your host, Amanda Seals. Remember, you can follow me on Instagram at Amanda Seals. You can also subscribe to Amanda Seals TV. And I just hope that you all will support your local artists, your local organizers, and the folks who are running that represent your interests, y'all. We got to make being a part of our civic duty a part of our culture. Thank you all. We have another show coming up right after this with Joshua Black and Garrison Hayes. Nashville, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you. And give it up for the